of radiating through the window. But come on in. Come on in this evening. Listen. Come on in. Let me know if you all are there. Come on in. You see my topic. I got this message for you all. I just got off work. I said, you know what? Let me go live. Let me go do a video. Let me go live and give this message, because sometimes, and I have to even remind myself of this, okay? I have to remind myself of this. Sometimes you just got to pull yourself up by the spiritual bootstraps, okay? Pull yourself up by the spiritual bootstraps. And what I mean is, don't let your circumstances keep you down. Don't let life keep you down. Don't let what you have gone through keep you down. It is okay, okay? It is okay. You got to learn to pull yourself up by the spiritual bootstraps, and you do that by working on yourself. All my videos have the same theme, different scenarios. Same theme, different scenarios. It's always going to go back to you. You can't allow life and what people do, your circumstances, you can't allow that to keep you down. You can't allow that to make you bitter. You can't allow that to make you sad. You can't allow that to make you give up. You can't allow that to make you stop being yourself, okay? You have to pull yourself up, okay, by the spiritual bootstraps, and you have to continue going on. Take time, heal yourself, fall back, whatever you got to do. Fall back. Everybody don't have to understand what it is that you're doing. People don't have to understand. If you're in a season of grieving, grieve. Okay? If you're in a season of, healing, heal. If you are in a season of trying to figure things out, be in that season. It is okay. Because your number one priority should be you. Making sure you are okay first. Making sure your health is okay first. Making sure you're strong first. Making sure you can take care of yourself. Your number one priority is you. And that's what I want to just come and encourage you all. Pull yourself up by the spiritual bootstraps. Do the work that you got to do on yourself. And it's okay that people don't understand. Everyone don't have to understand. I said that already. Everyone does not have to understand what it is that you're doing for you. Hey, Robin, everyone don't have to understand what it is you're doing for you, how you're moving for you. I think one of the most, I don't even know the word for this. One of the most dishonoring things we can do to ourselves is not take care of ourselves, not take care of our mental health, not take care of our spiritual health, not take care of our bodies, not take care of our emotions. That's one of the most dishonoring things we could do to ourselves. That's one of the most dishonoring things we could do. The most dishonoring thing we could do. And it's time to focus on that. It's time to, it's time for us to take care of ourselves. It's time for us to do those things. See, the spiritual work can't be seen, right? The spiritual work can't be seen. No one could see you, the healing takes place, that can't be seen. You just have to do the work. The results probably could be seen, but the actual healing, that can't be seen. It's a process. Just like we don't see a seed develop, we don't see a seed, develop underneath the ground. The spiritual work cannot be seen. We just got to go through the process. We know if we're doing the process or not. We know when things are changing. We know when we're feeling different, right? We know when we're getting better. We know when we have healthy boundaries. We know when we're not where we used to be. We know when we know when we are doing better. Like, okay, that didn't get me upset. That didn't trigger me this time. I didn't get upset when this person said this, or when that person said that, or I didn't get upset when, you know, they didn't invite me, or they didn't include me, or, you know, when you're getting better, you know, when the healing is taking place. It just can't be seen. It just can't be seen. You know it. And sometimes you'll shock yourself. Have you put a 1 in here? If you are going through your healing process and you shock yourself, you have shocked yourself because you didn't react how you normally would react. You didn't react in a broken place. You didn't react out of anger and emotion. You be like, I shocked myself. You be looking at yourself like, am I being punked? Look, you get it outside of your body. You're like, who am I being punked? Where is that girl? Where is that woman? It happened to me. I shocked myself. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? That's when you know the healing, and you've been doing the work. And that's when you know the wounds and the pain, right, is closed. Hi, Tyrone. I just thought about the Erykah Badu song. I just thought about the Erykah Badu song. Sorry, Tyrone. But welcome to the channel. But the healing, it can't be seen, but you know it's taking place. Hi, Claire. You know, you know, it can't be seen, but you know it's taking place. Right? So that's all I wanted to come talk to y'all about. Just to encourage you to pull yourself up out of spiritual bootstraps. Just keep doing the work. Do whatever it takes for you to get to where you want to be, you know. Yeah, like doing the work, you know, do whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself, you know, to where you want to be, right? Hold on. I mean, you know, I got a block and delete ministry. I be blocking folks as soon as they come with craziness. So, you know, do that work. And like I said, you have to put in the time and the work. You have to do what it is that you need to do for you, because no one is coming to rescue you. You know, that's one of my little sayings. No one is coming to rescue you. That's why I have this little, I can't type it in here. Usually I have my little emojis that I created that I usually would put here, but I can't put it there. But no one is coming. You have to do the work yourself. I'm sorry to tell you, but no one is coming. People are not worried about you like that. Okay? People are not concerned with what's going on with you mentally and physically and emotionally. People are so stuck on themselves. You got to do the work on yourself. You have to do the work on yourself. You have to do the work on yourself. Because no one is coming. No one is coming. And unfortunately, I wish we all lived and had this perfect life. And I wish we were all born into, you know, these healthy families. And I wish things, you know, would just be perfect for us. But unfortunately, it's not. Things are not perfect. So it's either you going to let the imperfections make or break you. Right? You're going to let, you know, what you've been dealt with, right? What you've been dealing with, the cards you've been dealt, is either you're going to let it make or break you. And I don't believe in being broken. I once was, but, you know, like my book, Broken But Not Destroyed. Yes, you got to roll with the punches, Jimmy. I just don't believe in it. I believe in, playing the cards. I was dealt. Whatever hand I was dealt, I believe in picking myself up by the spiritual bootstraps, okay, and dealing with it. Even if I'm down, if you're down, the only way to go is up. So you can't just, you can't just sit there. You can't just sit there. You got to do something. And I think sometimes life can hit us so hard that we just park. And we don't have time to park, right? We don't have time to just park. Like spiritually, like when life hits some of us, we just sit there. We just say, I just believe in that, Jimmy. I've been knocked down plenty of times. And guess what? I get back up. That's part of it. You get knocked down, you get up. You got to have that winner's attitude because it'll make things easier. It'll keep you out of depression. That's why people fall into depression, because they feel hopeless. I just don't feel hopeless. I've always had an ambitious winner spirit, and I always had that ambitious winner mindset. I just have to figure it out. And figure it out with a good attitude, and not complaining. Like, God will take care of me. He's been taking care of me. That's why when the enemy tried to come for me, I'm like, I don't think you know who you bothering with. Look, I mean, like, I don't know. You better get some references. Because I'm just not going to give up. Even in my mind, I try to make myself have a mindset of giving up, and I can't even do it. I just can't do it. I just can't. It's just not in me. Some people are just wired different. Some people are just wired to be evil. You know how some people are just wired to be evil, and you're thinking in your head, because you're not wired that way. Like, how could you do something like that to someone? And then in your head, you're wired to help. You're wired to give. You're wired to, be understanding. And some people are just not wired that way. So it depends on what their wiring is, right? Look, it depends on what their wiring is, right? That will determine how far they go. It all depends on the wiring. It all depends on what you believe. That's why I understand now why God, in the word, it says, renew your mind. You got to renew your mind. I understand now, because sometimes you can be programmed, and you can adopt different beliefs that just don't make sense, right? That just don't make sense. And when you renew your mind, you can see things different. You can be more positive. I've always believed in just being positive and just trying to figure things out, right? I just believe that. I'm trying to fall back from hustling and bustling and always working, and being busy. Now I want to just attract, be more soft and laid back and attract different things instead of feeling like I always got to be in that hustling energy. I want to be now more of my creative energy, where I can just attract things to me, right? So that's what I'm working on. Some people say it's feminine energy. Some people say it's just being in that feminine energy. So I'm working on that. I'm working on just being calm and not always feeling like I got to hustle and bustle and oh, exactly, Matthew. I am. I get up, I give thanks every day, several times throughout the day, all the time. I just thank God for being able, being able-bodied and able to get up and go to work and able to do things for myself and not be a burden to my children. Yep, so But yeah, that's what I want to come talk to you all about. How is your evening going? What is going on with you all? Anything going on that's special? It's like you all my family, like I know you all. Some of you all I do know. I met Robin, right? I met Robin. Robin is family. She's officially family now. I know. I just got off work too, Jimmy. I thank God I could work. I was gonna go do some little Instacarting today, but I say, let me go talk to my family online, because usually I do a few batches of Instacart. I love Instacarting. Hold on, you all. I had to sneeze. I didn't want to sneeze in this. Oh, it is. Oh, he's adding things. I do. Look, I do. Moses. But that don't mean sit there and not do nothing now. Because he has been adding things to me. Yes, I have. But yeah. But what do you all have going on? But I'm going to go home and, I don't know, cook something. Well, I did get up. I got up this morning and cooked me some salmon and spinach, and I got some of that left over. So oh, Robin. I know I had my little cat spayed. What is it, spayed or neutered? Well, she was a girl. So which one is it? Spayed for the girls? But I felt so sorry for her. They had no stitched her up. It was years ago. Have a great day, Jimmy. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, Robert, I know that's hurt. That's sad. Look, I don't be sometimes people get carried away with the animals, but I don't get carried away, but you do be feeling sorry for them. I do feel sorry for my cat though. My little cat Skittles. I do. My little kitten. Well, she's not a kitten anymore. She's not a baby. But I do. When she had her little surgery, I I felt bad for her. Yeah, I felt bad for her. And she's so spoiled. She's so spoiled. I threaten to get rid of her all the time. I need to stop that though. I be threatening to get rid of her because she be doing things she don't have any business. I knew I wouldn't get rid of her, but I do threaten her to get rid of her all the time. Yeah, so well, I'm not gonna hold you all up. I said my message, so I'm gonna get ready to go. I'm glad you all stopped in. Stopped in to my live. I appreciate you all. And you also can register for my Book of Eli group coaching session that's coming up next week, November 30th. So you have your Thanksgiving dinner, enjoy your family, and then you can come in and get some coaching. We're watching the Book of Eli before the group coaching session, and it's via Zoom. It's an hour and 30 minutes. It would be great, a great opportunity for you to start some of that self-work, okay? Yep. So I would love for y'all to join me. But in the meantime, in between time, you all have a good evening, right? Have a good evening. I was sitting over here by this Chipotle, and I mean, so many people went into this Chipotle. I don't like Chipotle. Last time I had Chipotle and me just didn't get along, right? And I don't want to say what happened, but my stomach didn't agree with it. That was years ago, and I never went back. And then I started seeing all these different things online talking about Chipotle. Maybe I don't need to say that because YouTube may take this down. So So if y'all don't see this video, that's why. I forgot you can't say too many things. But yeah. So you all have a blessed evening, okay?